Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. We're going to see what Spirit wants you to know today. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. And always remember that not every reading will resonate 100% or at all with you, and that is okay. All right, hopefully this reading is finding you well whenever you are finding it. All right, let's start with the Kipper here. Spirit, what do we need to know today? What does the collective need to know? Okay. Ooh. Wow. Okay, that was like a burst of energy. Oh my goodness. I am definitely not taking all of these cards. All right. Wow. There is something going on here with the energy that, wow. Okay. All right. Well, the two cards that actually came out that weren't in that clump were expectation. Okay. The number 28 might be significant, and distant horizons. Number 36 might be significant. Okay. Yeah. So, you all could be, expecting something here. Maybe you were hoping that maybe it's something in the future here that you were hopeful for or expecting to happen. It could also be that it's something at a distance from you that maybe you were hoping would, return. Okay. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Not the whole deck, please. I get it that there's a lot of energy, but okay. All right, we've got main male here, so the number 1 might be significant as well. And we have journey. Okay, so the number 10 might be significant. Anything else that we need to know, Spirit? Nope. Okay. So I'm being guided to stop here, and then we'll get into tarot and see what's going on here in this situation. But I am feeling that, that maybe you all here have an expectation, okay? And, you've been having this, expecting for someone here in your life. So we do have the main male card as well, to return. Okay. Now, maybe this person lives at a distance. Okay. Maybe they could be in, a different city, state, country. It could be any of those things, but this person is obviously at a distance of some sort, and you've been awaiting that for them and expecting them to not only return to you and journey toward you, but to come toward you to join you on your life journey, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So if there's someone, in your life that maybe you've been in separation with, no contact with, broken up with, because you needed to heal and this person needed to heal, with the expectation of hoping that, and manifesting that this person returns to you correctly, this could be your reading. Okay. Now, if you're someone that is not looking for a past person to return, then this reading might not be for you. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have imprisonment. So it's possible here that maybe whoever this person is that you've been waiting for, maybe something's been holding them up here. It could be something legal. It could be physical jail for some of you, but they could have been trapped in a situation, could have been a karmic situation, could have been a marriage possibly that they, didn't want to be in. So they could be going through divorce or maybe custody issues. It could be anything. Okay. But the number 29 might be significant as well. Okay. All right. So let's get into tarot and see what's going on here. All right. Yeah, I feel like this reading might not resonate with everyone, especially, like I said, if you do not have any interest in a past person returning to you. Yeah, this might not be your reading. Okay. All right. So, and the thing is with expectation, I'm also hearing from Spirit that, even if you weren't like I don't know, like putting your life on hold, I guess. I mean, hopefully you're not. And hopefully you haven't been putting yourself on hold. Okay. And been open to other experiences, people, situations, because, since this person has been gone. Um, Hopefully, like I said, you haven't been doing that. But if you feel like there's something intuitively inside of you that you've been feeling like this person is going to return. Maybe you've had multiple tarot readings that have been telling you this. Maybe you've had personal readings that have told you this. I mean, that's why, this reading could be for you. Okay. All right, Spirit. So, what can you tell us about this person, this main male, and what's been going on here with this person? Give us the info of who this is and what is going on in their life, that why they've been gone and everything. All right, so we have the Three of Wands. Obviously, there's been separation here. There's distance. Okay, with the Three of Wands. Okay, so again, distance, distant horizons. That completely makes sense there. What else we have going on here with this person, Spirit? What else we got? Okay. All right, so we've got the Magician. So this, you most likely could be manifesting this person. This person could be manifesting you as well, even though you are separated or at a distance from one another. Even just thinking about someone is a form of manifestation. Okay. For some of you, you actually are manifesting with like scripting and things like that. But or maybe praying, meditating on it, things like that. You could be doing that as well. But like I said, even ruminating or having thoughts about this person, and if you have some sort of energetic cord between you and this person, when they think of you, you could be thinking of them at the same time. So they could just randomly pop into your head, and it could be because this person's thinking of you. Okay. We also had the Ace of Cups come out. So I feel like this person, they want they love you. They have love for you. If you are trying to manifest them back into your life, you most likely have love for them as well. And this person they feel emotionally connected with you, and they want a new beginning here with you. Okay. So what else can you tell us about this person, Spirit? Let's see here. What do we got? Okay, Chariot. Yeah, they're on their way to you. Okay. So if you've been expecting this person to come back your way, they are on their way. Okay. With the Chariot, again, it could be a card that talks about distance. So there might be distance for this person to travel. Okay. They could be on a journey toward you. Okay. What else can you tell us here, Spirit? What else can you tell us about this person? All right. When it comes in, it's going to shock you. All right. It's going to possibly shock you that your manifestation actually happened and worked. It's possible that it will shock you, the whatever energy this person returns in. So if you were hoping and praying that this person would be coming in correctly, if they hadn't been before, or if just things would be different and a different cycle than what had previously happened. This, I feel like this is actually going to shock the pants off of you. Okay. Wow. And then we have the Lovers. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I feel like that you and this person do have a deep soul connection. You have a deep bond. Okay. And you do have love for one another. So whether you all have expressed that in the past or not, it's undeniable. Okay. And the thing is, the Lovers is about a choice. So of course, make sure that you don't dismiss red flags just because you've been manifesting them back. Don't overlook things. And, you will ultimately have a choice to accept this person or not. But I feel also that this person, they're making the choice to leave whatever lifestyle they were living, situation they were living, whatever it was, they are choosing to come back to you. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Wands. Yeah, they want to be successful with you. Okay. Whoever this person is. Okay. So as far as signs so far, we've got fire, we have water, a lot of major arcana in just a few short, few cards here. So to me, that's significant for change. Change is upon you. Okay. And so this person could change your life. That's again, Tower. Tower's about change. I just got chills. Oh my gosh. Okay. With the Magician, we've got Gemini energy. Chariot is Cancer, Cancerian. The Tower is Scorpio. And the Lovers, oh, I'm sorry. The Magician is Gemini and Virgo. I apologize. And the Lovers is Gemini. So heavy Gemini energy. Okay. And then Cancer and Scorpio and Virgo. And then we've got fire and water. So a lot of passion, a lot of love here. All right. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, what kind of energy is this person coming in, Spirit? What can you tell us about this person's energy? What kind of energy can we expect from this person? All right. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So they want a stable beginning here with you. So not only do they want love and emotion, but they want stability and security as well. Okay. What else do we have here? What about their energy, Spirit? Wow, the 10 of Cups. This person, yes, they have an emotional connection with you, and you might have the same with them. Okay, this person feels like you are their emotional fulfillment, that they have never felt emotionally connected to anyone before, before you or since you, anything like that, than what they have with you. Okay, you are the only person that if this person is not used to being emotionally vulnerable, this person will only be that way with you, is what I'm being told. And if they haven't up until now, that is one of the things that's going to be changed. That is one of the changes. Okay, so that I just got that download from Spirit. Okay, what else? What other energy? What else about the energy of this person, Spirit? What can we expect here from them? Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles here. So with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like when they come back your way, they are going to, especially if they've hurt you in the past, which they could have for some of you. This person might come in with, a small offer or, just like communication as far as, hey, how are you doing? Or how have you been? Something to test the waters just to see how you'll react. Okay. They most likely do not know that you've been expecting this to happen or that you've been wanting them to come back. And it really just depends on your situation and how things ended. Okay. Now, this person, there could be a child involved for some of you. That is possible. Like I said earlier, if this person, maybe was going through like a divorce, if they did have like a family situation that they were leaving, there could be a child involved. Okay. Yeah. This person could also be younger than you. That might, those things might not resonate with everyone. But I do feel like a message is coming your way here. And it could, like I said, be kind of like just something small to break the ice, or especially if you haven't talked in a while. Okay. What else about their energy, Spirit? What can we expect? What do you have for us? Okay. We've got the Seven of Swords. Okay. I feel like that's more strategy, but I will clarify that. But I do feel like it is because they feel like you are the Empress. Male or female, doesn't matter the gender, but I mean, with, if you do take this at face value as the main male here, and they're being in a masculine energy, the Empress, could be a feminine energy. Male or female, doesn't matter the gender, I guess, but it's just more masculine and feminine energies here. But they feel like you're the total package, and they do not want you to get away, because if they know that if you are the total package for them, then you'll be the total package for someone else. So that's why I'm feeling like this is strategic, as the Seven of Swords, that they're being strategic in their communication. Okay. They're not coming. They want to rush in. I feel like they want to rush in. They want to tell you exactly how they feel, how much they've missed you, and all of this stuff that's gone on that maybe you don't know about. But this person, they don't want to scare you away. They do not want to be rejected. So, but we'll clarify that. But they see you as the Empress. Yeah, yeah, you are the total package here. What else about their energy, Spirit, can we expect? What else can you tell us? All right, we've got the wheel here. This person feels like you're part of their destiny, and they do want things to change between you. Okay, so they want to change the dynamic between the two of you, and it's because they love you. Okay, yeah. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving progress towards something stable. So that is their energy. They want to move this slowly and progress this slowly. They don't want, even though they've got this passion, this love for you, they do not want to just jump in and have things fizzle out. They want this for life, is what I'm being told. Okay, so this person, they want to progress things slowly here with you. Okay, so as far as clarifying the Seven of Swords here, Spirit, what can you tell us? Yeah, okay. All right, so first card that flew out here is the Page of Wands. Yeah, so again, we've got some more communication. Okay, and so it's again lighthearted. It could be flirty, just depending on how you react, I hear, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so they'll probably start out as the Page of Pentacles here with just like, hey, how are you? You know, how have you been? And then if you react or respond in a positive manner, it might turn a little more flirty and lighthearted. Okay. And the thing is, they're trying to like hold back. They're trying to hold back like the way because they want to rush in. I'm trying to get my words out here. And maybe this person will have, you know, a blocked throat chakra. I don't know. But, you know, I feel like they're holding back how much they're feeling and how much they want this 10 of Pentacles with you. I mean, I'm sorry, 10 of Cups. Oh, wow. I said the 10 of Pentacles. They probably want that as well. You know, those things don't happen just, you know, as a coincidence. Yeah. I feel like they feel like you are their end game, but they are holding back the fact that you are the total package for them, that they want to come in and tell you how much they love you, how much you mean to them, what they want with you, and they're afraid that it will overwhelm you. So they are actually holding back from that. And the reason is because they don't want you to walk away. Because you could have walked away before in the past from them. Okay? They don't want that to happen again. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So this person wants you to be what they invest in for the rest of their life. They want to put their whole, like 100% energy and everything that they have into you. Okay. So that's why it's strategy. I do not feel that the Seven of Swords here right now is anything to do with lies, deceit. I do not. I feel, and I just got chills. So that's my confirmation. Yes, that is about strategy. Okay. And it's just strategy because this person doesn't want to lose you again. Okay. This person does not, you know, they know they possibly fumbled you in the past. They don't want it to happen again. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. I feel good energy here with this. Yeah. All right. So additional signs, I think, what did I say? We had fire and water previously. Now, I mean, we still have a couple more major arcana that came out, but we also have earth now and water. So we've got all signs. We also have Libra and Taurus. We have Taurus again, and Leo twice here, and then Aquarius and Scorpio. So we've got now 2 cards of Scorpio. We've got 2 cards of Leo, 2 cards of Taurus, 2 cards of Gemini, 1 Virgo, 1 Cancer. Okay, and Aquarius. So those signs could be in your chart. They could be in this person's chart. Okay. All right. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to get what this person wants to say to you. Okay. So I'm being guided not to get timing on this because it might be so different for all of you. And oh gosh, and spirit is telling me that you know, the universe and spirit, especially if you really have been waiting for this and wanting this back, they want to make it a surprise. That's what I heard. So I don't know. Okay. All right, spirit. So What does this person actually want to say to the collective if they were able to? What could you tell? What does this person want to say here? Okay. So they say, every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. So yeah, if you're in like that no contact or, separation of some sort, maybe you actually are in communication. Maybe it's minimal because of whatever this person's situation is. So it might not even be no contact. It could be just be minimal contact. Okay. I knew you were the one when I met you. Yeah. Yep. Oh, wow. Oh gosh, I got chills. Okay. So this person knows that you were their person with the Empress. Like I said, they not only, like I said the 10 of Pentacles. There are no accidents here. So this person knew when they met you that you were the Empress or Emperor, whatever you resonate with. But yeah, you're the total package. They want everything with you. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. They want everything. All right. Um, I want to treat you the way you deserve. Mm-hmm. So, especially if this person was not able to do that previously, they want to change that with the wheel here. They want to make significant changes to this connection. Okay, especially from what it might have been before. Okay, maybe you've told this person before in the past that other people didn't treat you the way you deserved. Well, they want to do that for you. They say you're always on my mind. So, like I was saying earlier, if you find yourself just randomly thinking of this person, it's most likely because they're thinking of you. Okay. So, and I don't feel like it's like rumination. I feel like it's just it's loving thoughts. It's like, wow, I can't wait to be, back in this person's presence, basically. Yeah. Anything else this person wants to say, Spirit? Let's see. Oh, thought I had a card flip up, but did not look like it. Okay. I want to make things right. So yeah, if things, left on a different note than what, the energy is here, which yeah, that could very well be. Like I said, make sure that this person really does show you that they've changed. But this person wants to make amends here. They know you're their person. I realize all the mistakes I've made. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, it's in hindsight. You realize the mistakes that you made, unfortunately. But yeah. What else do we have? Anything, Spirit? Anything else? I saw another card as well. Okay. So for some of you out there, this person says you tame their demons. So maybe you just have a way with this person because of that emotional bond. I feel like this person, again, has not been able to be emotionally vulnerable with anybody else other than you. Okay. I feel like this person wants to be their authentic, honest self with you. And that's something that terrorizes them. And it also makes them terrified. Okay. They've been terrified to be themselves with other people because they've been afraid. But, I feel like you are someone who is open-minded and you're non-judgmental, and you would not hold things against this person, and you would help them heal. And they know that as well. They say, I'm sorry, I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had till it was gone. Like I was just saying, hindsight, right? Okay. They're saying, I'm sorry, I couldn't be what you needed me to be. That's past energy, but they want to make things right now. Okay. What else do we have here? Okay. They say, I'm scared you'll reject me. So that is most likely why they're going to come back in and come in that page energy, the Page of Pentacles, and kind of, like I said, test the waters, kind of see how you'll respond. And they also say, I don't want to be toxic anymore. So again, that could have to do with these demons here. This person, and toxicity could be even just patterns. It could be wounding from childhood, wounding from past experiences that are affecting the decisions this person makes, the lifestyle they live. Maybe they've not had their heart chakra open because of this, and maybe you were the person that opened their heart chakra. Okay, so maybe those were the demons. It doesn't have to be addiction and all that stuff. It doesn't need to be that. I mean, it could be for some people, but it might not be for everybody. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have I should have fought for you. So in the past, maybe you were hoping that this person would put up a fight when you walked away and they didn't. And so they're realizing, that they should have fought harder for you or fought in general for you. Okay. So yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to leave this reading here. For those of you who this resonated with, be prepared that this person is going to be returning at some point. Okay. And it looks like they are going to be returning in different energy, but just keep your eyes open for red flags always, and always follow your intuition. Okay. So I hope it did resonate with at least someone out there. Okay. If it did, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you all being here. And until next time, take care and namaste.